Upon taking my first step into the backyard, the wind immediately feels ice cold on my skin.
I don't really know what he's talking about. It's pretty nice out here, actually.
The chill makes my fingers feel numb and my nose start to run. When I breathe in, it feels like I'm gargling ice cubes. I probably shouldn't be out here at this time of year, but my mind needs to wander, and my backyard is the best place to do it. Entering from the left side of the yard, I trail my hands against the basket-like texture of our outdoor furniture set. Without cushions, sitting on them is extremely uncomfortable. I can feel the metal beams digging into me, and it's very unpleasant. From this spot, I can see our newly acquired shed. It's situated up against the side of the house and locked up with a padlock. I've never actually seen the inside of it, and the contents it holds within have completely eluded me. Why do we need it? What could possibly be inside? Walking over to the opposite side of the yard, there's a filthy glass table with accompanying chairs. When hosting an outdoor gathering, this would be where we eat. Alas, today it's only me. These chairs are much more comfortable, but I've definitely seen better days. Many of them have cigarette burns from ashes my mom would drop on them from the upstairs balcony, which looms menacingly over the entire yard. It's chipping red paint, which hasn't been replaced in years, exposing the rotten wooden planks underneath. That must be extremely dangerous, and in violation of about a dozen safety regulations. Hanging above the entire bottom level of the yard are two strings of lights that connect from the corners of the balcony all the way to the steel awning on the top level. Situated in the center of the top level is a large black steel awning with empty pots of dirt at the base of each of its legs. In the center, there's a small metal table and accompanying chairs placed atop a red brick surface surrounded by cinder blocks. The seats are a little too small to be comfortable to sit in, and one leg is too short, causing the whole chair to rock around whenever I shift in my seat. The table and chairs have various large gaps in their flower pattern, resulting in a strange lumpy texture that isn't the most comfortable thing to rest your arms on, but I don't mind it. The neighbor's box elder trees hang over the left side of the top level. Having long lost its leaves, its sharp-pointed branches loom over me like the claw of a monster reaching over the landscape. I wonder how many of the leaves I've stepped on came from this very tree. Only God himself knows how old some of these leaves are. If anyone has ever cleaned up around here, I have no idea who it would be, or even how they managed to do it. At the back of the property is a wall made up of jagged flat rocks piled on top of one another. Tracing along the wall from left to right with my eyes, I can see the quality of the build gradually decrease the farther I go. The left side is carefully composed with rows upon rows of sturdy rocks. When you reach the right side, the rocks become much more jagged and loose, until the wall completely drops off at the farthest right point. I wonder why that choice was made. Was it because the ground elevation shifted and the builders didn't consider it necessary? Or did they simply run out of stones? The bizarre piece of architecture is topped off with a collection of plants and trees, with a giant satellite as its mantelpiece. How long has it been since anyone has used this satellite? Did it even work very well with all of these trees hanging over it? On this side of the yard, I have a perfect view of everything the yard has to offer. I gaze down upon my vast empire and enjoy the outside ambiance. In the distance, I hear the hums of passing cars, and the distant chirp of birds hiding away in the trees above my head. I can hear the soothing ring of wind chimes coming from a few houses over. There seem to be two separate kinds ringing simultaneously. What do they look like? How far away are they? By this point, I've had to bury my hands in my pockets. Each gust of wind sends goosebumps running up my legs. My runny nose has grown out of control no matter how much sniffling I do, and I can only assume that my nose and cheeks are glowing red like Rudolph. When a particularly harsh breeze blows by, I let out a gasp of shock. The wind feels ice cold on my skin. Why am I doing this again?